Hey everybody, it's Mike Frieder here with On-Call Compliance Solutions, and I'm back with another compliance tip of the week where I will flawlessly deliver an amazing slice of value to you today. This week we're talking about CMMC Control IR.L2-3.6.2. Honestly, we're really talking about grumpier old men in between takes, but for right now we'll talk about this control. Track, document, and report incidents to designated officials and or authorities, both internal and external to the organization. So hey, if you're a defense contractor who's feeling overwhelmed, tired, and alone, trying to understand all this CMMC, DFARS, and NIST SP 800-171 compliance stuff, or just my bad jokes, on top of an already colossal workload, well, I've got great news for you. You found your home here at On-Call Compliance Solutions, where we can help you transform into your company's on-call compliance hero. Let's jump into it. Why is this a requirement? Why is this a requirement? I've been asking for years, right? Because remember, this standard is all about protecting controlled unclassified information, which is not just any old kind of information. As a result, the government actually mandates that if you had an incident and CUI is compromised, you must have in your standard operating procedures somewhere to call the proper authorities. In other words, you don't cover it up, okay? You don't get ransomware on a network with defense information, and then you go, I'm going to just wipe everything and start over and restore from that. No. You've got to alert the authorities if there is an issue. You've got to have the needed mechanisms, like a medium security assessment for defense industrial-based cyber incident reporting. You've got to have your ducks in a row and ready to go when it comes to alerting authorities to come give you a hand, investigate the situation, and make sure whoever those attackers are can be hunted down to the extent possible, and that the authorities are aware of what has happened for the purposes of national security. So let's see what the assessors are looking for on this one. A lot, apparently. That's a lot more than I anticipated in terms of the number of assessment points. I should probably maybe look over my scripts before I read them, but that's way too much effort. We're low budget here at On-Call. All right, first one, determine if incidents are tracked. Implement C incident response policy and incident response form. All incidents are tracked and documented within the IT ticketing system using the incident response form. So again, what you're really going to be doing here is you're going to be demonstrating how you're tracking incidents. And of course, you guys know if you're even a small shop, you should be using a ticketing system. If you're like a 1 to 5 person crew, it's probably just email, but somehow you've got to be able to demonstrate how these incidents are tracked. Next one, determine if incidents are documented. Okay, yes, you have to document things. Again, we would say C incident response policy, incident response form, right? The form, or if it's digital, whatever digital form you're filling out to document how the incident happened. All incidents are tracked and documented within the IT ticketing system is a very common response to this assessment point. Determine if authorities to whom incidents are to be reported are identified. Implemented C incident response policy and incident response form. Again, determine if organizational officials to whom incidents are to be reported are identified. So I would say this is a key thing that maybe a lot of IT departments don't really sort of take into account. You should have an escalation path, and it should be documented. And if you don't have that, you're in trouble, okay? And there should be some point to where an issue is escalated all the way to the top. It should be formalized, and it should be in writing. Determine if identified authorities are notified of incidents. Yes, you really should have in your plan, this is the point in time when it's bad enough that we call the cops. Call the FBI, call the military, whatever it may be. Those things need to be in your plan. Determine if identified organizational officials are notified of incidents. So again, at first we were talking about determine if organizational officials to whom incidents are to be reported on are identified. So are they in the plan? Are they identified? Then determine if identified organizational officials are notified of incidents. So you're going to probably have to find some evidence that they were, talked to or notified in some official way when a severe enough issue has occurred. Now, if you have your head on backwards after listening to what it takes to solve that one control, the good news is here at On-Call, we work with defense contractors just like you who have had this DFARS, NIST, ITAR, and CMMC compliance stuff dropped into their laps like a seagull on a sunny day. We teach you how to level up and be a proper on-call compliance hero for your company, eliminating gaps, gray areas, and getting this solved, all while showing you how to leverage compliance as your secret weapon to land more defense work with higher profit margins. Now, that is what becoming an on-call compliance hero can do for you, and your boss will love you when you're like, hey man, sales team, we can go tell everybody that we're compliant now. Hooray, let's go call all of our past clients we haven't heard from in 2 years and let them know that we're awesome and super secure to work with. That's a great touch point. And we teach stuff like that. Because at the end of the day, it's one thing to be compliant and keep the business you have, but it's a whole other thing to be able to actually grow with this stuff. And we can teach you how. If you're looking for more of that cool stuff, our compliance experts are always on call for you, okay? Visit cmmccompliancesecrets.com or check out the bio below for links to get help right now. If you love the content we're putting out here for you, help us out with a big thumbs up on that like button, or even better, smash the subscribe button to get the latest compliance content as soon as our compliance nerds roll it out. Until the next compliance tip, my friends, stay safe and secure out there, and hit us in the comments below to let us know what you'd like to know more about when it comes to information security and compliance. And I'll see you on the next one.